Hey YouTube, Galaxy67 here at you again. Was just going to show these off, but I just had to talk about this TIE Fighter here. I really like the new design because, well, the wings are like a rubbery, like a hard rubbery, and they really stick. They're not like a cheap plastic. And it's got some new designs on the bottom. Looks like another cannon or something, the button for firing the missiles, and of course your wrist deal there from the link. And I like the way these come apart. You push this button right here, and it pops like this. And now there are some stickers you got to put on, but it just looks more like a damage, and then you can see inside the ship a little bit better. And then you can also see the control panel a little more in the front here, but I don't know, I just really like the way this comes apart. It's something new and different compared to the old ones when you push the button and the wings pop off. Now the only thing about this, if you want to save the box, put it back in the box, the wings clip on and snap on really hard with these plastic tabs here, and the only way to get that back off is you have to squeeze these together, and then it'll pop back through and you see it back in the box. But otherwise they will not come off unless you push those tabs in, and you gotta be careful, I guess, so you don't break them. I wouldn't probably do it too often or they might pop it. It's just really neat how they got this. It's like a new rubbery feeling, and it really sticks. It won't slip and fall, and it's not as flimsy as the Force Awakens or the Last Jedi TIE Fighters, which are pretty much, I guess, what you would say almost identical, but come in different boxes. I try to collect one of each, but out of all the ones I've got, I don't know, about 10 or 12 of them from the original that I bought, I should say had bought for me when I was younger. And I think there was Power of the Force 2. Then there was a vintage collection, and then there was the 30th anniversary, and then for the long time there wasn't nothing else other than the TIE Interceptors, bombers, and Vader's ship, till the new, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi TIE Fighters and stuff that came out. So anyways, I just really like this new design. It kind of comes apart in a new way. It holds pretty good. Doesn't just, pop and fall apart like sometimes the wings would on the other one. Like the Force Awakens, they would just pop and off and the thing would just fall. And this seems to go together a little easier here. Hang on, I'll get it put back together. There we go. This piece here will slide in behind the face shield here, and then clip, and then just snap in, and then you just push the button and it pops back out. But you can see the grooves where it fits and kind of pops in, and then of course it's got the firing projectiles, and the pilot does fit in there fairly well. It's not too much of a difficulty, although the feet really do put some pressure on the front glass when you first get it put in there. You can kind of see how close they are up against the front, or otherwise you won't be able to get the top snap down, and then of course you can see them inside there. But other than it really fitting in there tight, then of course the little thing on the top they made for the gun to stick, of course they won't stay in there. That just falls and pops out. But anyways, I just had to discuss that. I think it's a really neat new design, something different from all the others that have just, other than repaints or different colored plastic in the molds and whatnot. I don't know, I just think it really, really looks good. Just had to share that with you. Thank you. Oh, and one last thing, I guess I did forget to show the back to the walker. I also like this walker design. I don't know, it's got really good detailing on the legs, and I like the weathering on it in certain places, and I wish this projectile here would look something, hang on a second, something more to the, like the front of the barrel on the picture here, because it just looks better in a stubby deal there with the red tube. I believe the ATTE and God, I just right off the top of the head got a brain fart here. Kind of forgot the one with the 3 legs from like the Clone Wars and stuff. It had more of a barrel that looked like that just kind of shoots out, and it just looks a lot better. But I do really like the weathering on it, and the Trooper looks really good with the weathering, and his head won't go back any further. Turns side to side okay, but it just will not tip up. It's like he's constantly looking down. I don't know if it's because he's supposed to, you know, move the thing down and see where he's aiming or what. But this part here does move, and then these ankle joints down here on a ball joint move. Other than that, it's pretty stationary. These legs move here, these joints don't, these joints don't, but the rest of it pretty much moves okay. And I just really like the detail on it. I think it looks really good. And then there's the button to shoot the projectile out. I'm not going to do that so I don't lose it, or if I can't find it, the dog will probably chew it up. But anyways, just thought I'd share that with you. And if you like the video, don't forget to give it a like, do a thumbs up on there, you know, share, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And may the force be with you always. Thank you. Have a nice day.